Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Warzone. Of course, there was a little bit of a delay unfortunately, the Warzone pay-per-view seasons beatings will be this Sunday. Just with everything that happened, you know, I want to talk personally a little bit about it. Obviously, of course, all of the Destiny members have left. But we move, of course, Almir posted a small Mayhem card. We're going to post a small Warzone card, and hopefully this Sunday will be a fantastic, just a fantastic show. Here comes Night Raid. And we're finally getting to see this match, a match that these two wanted for the longest of time. Of course, last week, rivals now finally getting their hands on Night Raid. We've got El Dragon Peligroso, the dragon himself, coming down to the ring. Of course, Night Raid have to watch out as Talon Black Veil will be defending the title tonight against Rouse. And of course, this might be a short-term party, of course, for both of those men, because of course they've got Aster Sykes, El Dragon and Brandon Diceys, who will be facing Big Gus. So this is going to be very, very, very entertaining. Of course, I had to scratch my ear there. Of course, Aster Sykes and El Dragon. Tornado tag style. Of course, we saw Aster Sykes, who seems to do okay in tag matches. Look at this. Bulldog to BGS. Meanwhile, El Dragon going after Slim here. Reverse cutter suplex from the little Valencian man. I believe he's from Valencia. Double knees up from the big man BGS. Of course, Night Raid almost securing themselves a shot for the tag titles. Of course, last week defeating John Stewart and OM. However, they are getting annihilated here by Aster and El Dragon, who are working together. Working stupidly together here. Big DDT there from Peligroso. Of course, El Dragon has been in the ring with every single one of these men at least once. Aster who's just been fantastic in the last couple of weeks here. And a front drop kick. But you can see El Dragon and Aster both taking turns taking down Slim, working in a cohesive unit here. Oh, but BGS. Big Evil, they call him. Just getting annihilated here. Okay, Aster. Irish Curse backbreaker cover here. Kick out at one, nice suplex. Marcelina's down. Trying to go for a Spanish fly. BGS. Breaking out. Marcelina is down. Actually looks like she's hurt here. Aster Sykes. Here we go, the Sykes mission. Aster Sykes locks in the Sykes mission. Slim seeing this and not wanting BGS to tap out here, saves his friend. El Dragon Peligroso now. Oh, and Slim took the top rope with him there. Meanwhile, Full Nelson suplex from El Dragon Peligroso. Big stomp there. Look at this, Rings of Saturn. Rings of Saturn. The Rings of Saturn walked in and immediately. That is how dominant these two have. Wow. El Dragon and Aster with huge momentum coming in. Aster proved. Look, I genuinely think Aster needs to be a tag wrestler. Holy shit! We're going to move on to the next match, ladies and gentlemen, but congratulations, Dragon and Aster. And ladies and gentlemen, singles action here. Bailey Castle. I need to wipe my glasses here. Bailey Castle to take on the Phantom. Of course, last week, Bailey Castle came back to Warzone and an evil look to the man. Of course, the first time that he kind of gets action here, singles action, and he faces this man, a very unusual man when it comes to wrestling here. The Phantom, sword in the stone from the big man, the Phantom. His career so close yet so far almost when it comes to wins. Of course, the Phantom, Bailey Castle. First time these men meet each other here. Here we go. Bailey Castle whipping the Phantom into the corner here. Big punch. Another big punch from Bailey Castle. Gets hit with an elbow. And an enziguri there from the Phantom. Now wears a cloak into the ring. These palm strikes have always been brutal from the Phantom. Big punch. Sleeper hold immediately. No, gets stunned. Phantom with a quick sleeper hold on Bailey Castle here. Bailey Castle, former two-time Limitless champion. You know, last time he was on Warzone, he held the Warzone title, the Limitless title, should I say. You know, got drafted to Crash Course, didn't do much on Crash Course. Had his fair share. Cover here after that maneuver. Kick out at 2. Of course, Bailey Castle. I believe he got a shot at Shane Roberts a while back. I could be wrong. Nice duck there from the Phantom. Whoa, Bailey Castle. Of course, one of the handful of bodies that were in, you know, in that Darren Matthews faction. Of course, ultimately failed. Other men that were in that, of course, a big pounce. Some of them, of course, no longer in the company. And some of them, you know, have done better than others. Like Jay Baker, of course, current tag team champion with Diceys. Another member, of course, Talon Black, Vale. Of course, and Slim as well, both of them. Two-time Void champion. Almost got the Warzone tag titles. Slim, former Limitless champion himself. Well, of course, we mentioned, of course, Darren Matthews no longer in the company, as well as just a couple of others, and he's doing that move again. The wrist clutch assault. Nobody likes the wrist clutch assault. Big knee from the Phantom. Of course, to my knowledge, that was what the faction... I can't remember what the faction was called, for the love of God. Oh, Phantom hits the dirt. Rather, hits the mat. But connects with a flying forearm. Of course, the Phantom... As we were talking about, here we go. Phantom's Curse. No, Phantom's Curse is the pile drive, is the pedigree. Phantom's Calling. Cover here. No, Bailey kicks out. Of course, we mentioned Darren Matthews, who was also a prolific figure in Olympus. So was the Phantom. Almost got a shot at the Centurion title. Almost won the Centurion title. Over, if you can't remember, Brandon Diceys. Of course, Olympus. If you do remember, every Olympus champion, I believe it was only one or two champions still remaining, being Chris Young, who was a former Limitless champion, Killer Chris Black, who's currently not on a roster right now, and Brandon Diceys, who is getting himself a shot at the Void Championship this Sunday, Seasons Beatings. Speaking of Seasons Beatings, Phantom has also got an opportunity to face Oliver Post, but he is Bailey Castle before then. OP, of course, took an embarrassing loss last week to Big Gus. And Bailey Castle, was he looking for? Waiting for the Phantom to get up here. No, Phantom breaks out. Stiff forearm to the back. Here we go. Phantom's Curse. Phantom's Curse, that could be it for Bailey Castle. Yes, it is. Phantom picks up a win. Phantom with a big win against the former Limitless champion. We're going to move on to the next match, but congratulations to the Phantom. And yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, singles action here. This is going to be a very interesting match. A match that has never been seen. No sus, no fuss. Just Big Gus to take on the Punk Kid Brandon Diceys. Again, this match has never happened before, and it frightens me. Big Gus and Brandon Diceys never faced each other. Of course, Big Gus gonna walk in this Sunday, #1 contender, gonna face Jaden Loynes in the main event. But another man that's gonna get himself a title match, Brandon Diceys, over the last couple of weeks has kind of been here and there. He's got Big Gus Of course, both men very competitive, very aggressive brawling fighters here. So this is going to be a very, very interesting match. And a match that I cannot wait to see. Marceline going to ring the bell, and Big Gus just going to drape his knee over Sam's meat first into Brandon Diceys. Gus and Diceys now. Again, this is the first time these two have fought each other. And I really hope this won't be the last time they fight each other. But Gus was trying to run at the wrong bloody rope. But hey ho, Big Gus, small boot, kick out at one though. Diceys just gets flipped. The punk kid from Punk City. I don't think he's ever faced a man like Big Gus. Just gets dropped on his head. If this match is going to be anything like the handicap match, you know, we're in for a treat. This has been a fantastic Warzone thus far, of course. Tag team action to kick us off. The Phantom to take on Bailey Castle. Big Gus again. Big kick. There's reasons why this man is #1 contender for the Warzone title. And Big Gus dropping the bomb. The Gus bomb, the Big Gus bomb, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. Big Gus eyeing down Diceys. Diceys though rolls in with an elbow and a crossbody from Brandon Diceys. Again, the height difference, regardless, Big Gus will always be in a height difference with whoever he faces. Oh my goodness. Crossbody from Big Gus. Here we go, going for that F10, the F5, Big Gus. Uh-oh, choke slam from Gus. Gus telling him, sit down. Wow. Very quick match. Wow, this is going to be a very short Warzone. Big Gus picking up the win here. And again, he's just beat Brandon Diceys in record time. We're going to move on to the main event. Big Gus going in with whole shits of momentum. We're going to move on to the main event. And ladies and gentlemen, Destiny action here. Handicap match. Of course, we have the always bright and bubbly Lorelei going to be taking on the beautiful people. Non-title action here. And I have to make a public apology to Dallas King and Gianna for the lack of disrespect that I gave them. Again, I don't call it disrespect, but they did, so I have to make a public apology to the current Peak Elevation Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Champions. Of course, not wearing the championships, probably because they feel disrespected after what I said last week. The beautiful people coming out here now, and well, Dallas King and Gianna. Still don't know who's who. Listen, like, I can't remember who's who again. I believe Dallas King is the ginger one, and Gianna is the one in the black hair. Here we go, Lorelei starting us off here with Dallas King. Of course, just towering over Dallas King here is Lorelei. Might be a 2-on-1 handicap match, but this is a 2-on-1 handicap match. where you're facing arguably one of the best mid-carders in the Destiny division. Just sweeping the leg, Dallas King. Of course, the beautiful people dominant in the women's tag division to a point where there is not a single team left. That is how tough these two ladies are, Dallas King and Giona. Into the corner, Lorelei, quick tag, gonna make use of the tag team here, spinebuster neckbreaker combination, and now we get to see a bit of action from Giona. Nice suplex into the big lady Lorelei there. Of course, I don't think either of these two girls have faced anything like Lorelei. You know, the Alien Queen cover kick out at 1. Giona. Whoa! Big drop kick there. Of course, Giona knows what it's like to be champion, of course. Not been in the company for very long, but made a dynamic impact in the tag division here with the strength of Lorelei Green just hoisting Giona up. Just power here. What's she going for? Big splash from Lorelei. That's just towering over everyone. Once again, big splash, and Giona moves out of the way. Nice suplex. The beautiful people, you know, they're pretty, but they're pretty deadly at the same time. Dallas King back into the ring now. Uh-oh. Alabama slammer right in front of Giona. Cover. Giona's just watching on. No, kick out at 1. Lorelei not liking this. Just dragging Giona off of the apron. And now Dallas King face to face with a big 6'2" alien woman. Now there was talks about Lorelei wanting a shot at the tag team titles. I don't know what she's doing there. You know, she's holding herself. Ooh, she's holding her own. But at the same time, Giona and Dallas King need to just kind of watch their backs here. I say that, Dallas King. I think they're taking too lightly to the alien here. And the alien just kind of proving her dominance here. Stamping on the back of Dallas King, or rather the back of the shoulder there, Dallas King. Uh-oh. Alien suplex. Cover here, is it enough to put away Dallas King? No, Giona's going to break it up. That is where that extra companion comes into play here. Uh-oh. What's Lorelei doing? I think she just spat in her hand. Big slam there from Dallas King. Kick out by Lorelei. Now the PEPW Women's Tag Team Champions proving something here. Of course, that extra person is always going to be helpful in handicap matches. Dallas took a heavy beating from the Alien Queen there, and now just dishing out punishment on the outside here. Oh my goodness, launching Lorelei to the mat, rather to the a 4 outside, count of 6. A throw Lorelei back into the ring. Dallas King tagging in Giona. Giona gonna get a bit of action here. Immediately running to the ropes. What's she looking for? Maybe splash. Good tell Lorelei. Get up, darling. Get up, darling. Oh, punch to the kidney. And now Lorelei. Quick cover here. Is it enough to put away Giona? No. Kicking out at 1. Notice Dallas King didn't come in. That's the good thing about these two ladies. It doesn't seem like they want to come into the ring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here it comes. We've seen this before. From Mars with Love. Lorelei. Cover here. Kick out at 2. Dallas King just a little bit short on the mark there. Both of these ladies, I don't think they expected the pure raw power coming from Lorelei and a Tim style elbow. We've seen that before. Big splash onto Giona. Uh-oh. Oh dear good God almighty. This is a big alien flying in the air. And Dallas King, I believe she was trying to distract Marceline there. Misses the splash. Lorelei. Giona found a little bit of breathing room here. Is she going for? Ooh, Giona. I believe that might be his signature. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. That could be it. Oh, famous are there. From Giona. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just throat to the bottom of the rope from Giona. Tag, here comes Dallas King. The beautiful people trying to tell everybody something. We're beautiful. We're gorgeous. Oh, I just got a face full of feet. Dallas King just taunting over Lorelei now. Working on the back here. Dallas King. This is where the extra person is going to come into play. Big knee into the face of the alien. No face paint is going to save you from that. Count of 6. Dallas King throwing Lorelei back into the ring. Uh-oh. Top rope. Elbow. Lorelei tried to get out of it, but Dallas using all of that range. Kick out at 2 though. Dallas King. Was she looking for? Oh, Lorelei caught her. Big foot to the midsection here. And again, that alien suplex. Cover here, is it enough to put away Dallas King? No. Dallas King and Giona. I don't think they expected much of a fight from a single competitor into the steel steps. Lorelei gonna roll into the ring. Big punch to Giona. And another one. And a third one. Giona knocked to the apron here. Irish whip from Lorelei. Ducks under. Goes over. Big slam there from Lorelei. Going for the cover here. Is it enough to put Dallas away? No. Kick out at 1. Fantastic Destiny action here. You know what they can say. You know what they say, should I say. You know. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just planting Dallas King. Big punch. You know what they say, you can take away many people, but talent will still remain. Lorelei, what's she looking for? Maybe looking for another with Mars, or from Mars with Love here on Dallas King, who gets caught with the cutter. However, Giona seeing this, that is what you've got to put up with in a handicap match. There's no one to save Lorelei. So when she gets pinned, she just needs to break out on herself under on a big elbow. Lorelei maybe trying to say that she might be an honorary beautiful people. Dallas King really needs to tag Giona. Dallas King. Armbar. Locked in. Is it enough to put the alien away? No, Lorelei. She's proving. She's dominating in this match here. You know, Shane's definitely going to be watching this match. And scouting the bizarre alien like Lorelei. Maybe she doesn't need a tag partner. With the strength of Big Powerbomb. Giona is there to break it up. That's the just punched her. Big knee from the alien. Just dragging Dallas King around. Going for a big splash. Is the alien. You know, the PEPW Women's Tag Champions struggling here. You know, they might be the only team left. But you know, they might just be struggling against one alien. Giona still playing Guardian here. Lorelei has just been dominating. She is just heavily putting Dallas King in a place. As I say that, Lorelei gets hit in the chin. Dallas King. Dallas maybe going for a tag here. Maybe going for a tag here now. Just eyeing up the alien here. Thought we were going to see a tag. No. Sidewalk slam from the alien. And a hot tag in. Here comes Giona. And a GGT! GGT! Very famous from Tim as well. And the beautiful people. Giona picking up the win. With the GGT. And the beautiful people pick up a win here. If I'm being honest, they were lucky that Giona was so fresh. We're going to move on to the next match. Congratulations, the beautiful people.